Bengaluru is drowning not just in rainwater but in what many are calling a complete collapse of governance. In just 2 days, 3 people have lost their lives to rain-related incidents in Bengaluru only. Open drains, live wires, waterlogged roads have turned daily commutes into a deadly gamble. And while the city struggles to breathe, the Congress government's priorities appear to lie elsewhere. As the city sinks, the Congress party hosted celebrations in the heart of Bengaluru city to mark 2 years of being in power in Karnataka. There's no clarity on funds for the grand promises made in the election manifesto, but there is enough for lavish events and grand celebrations. When Times Now posed direct questions to Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi, he not only ducked and dodged, but his neta, Mr. Surjewala, also pushed our reporter. Let's take a look at the sequence first.
Behind me here is right now Surjewala and Rahul Gandhi. He will try to say, sir, you're here. What do you have to say about BJP's allegation? About celebration of today? So we'll try to get a response from Rahul Gandhi about it. But as you said very clearly, that senior leadership of Congress here were clearly saying they didn't want to respond to the BJP's allegation, where it's saying that there are 2 years of celebration is happening. Rahul Gandhi asked about the question, but when you posed that question directly to him, he refused to answer it.
Meanwhile, the opposition, Bharatiya Janata Party, has hit out calling this the Congress model of governance, where slogans shine but systems fail. BJP launched a sharp attack on the Congress-led Karnataka government, blaming it for city's crumbling infrastructure and loss of lives. Listen in.
3 people have died and they are celebrating in Vijayanagar. And this is in the entire, Mr. Kharge himself has agreed that in last 2 years, we are not able to fill the pothole also. This is what the government you have promised. And now today what you are telling Graha Lakshmi and any other Yuva Nidhi, we have never promised that we are daily, every month we are providing. We are not doing that. We have never said that. Go and see their clippings from the records, what they had said. And other ministers in that commenting, now saying that it is not a salary. तो ये लोगों को धोखा दे रहे हैं और बेंगलुरु का सड़क का स्थिति इतना खराब हो गया है, लोग मर रहे हैं। ये करोड़ों रुपए सरकार का पैसा खर्चा करके विजयनगर में सेलिब्रेशन कर रहे हैं।
Since last 2 years, Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, they are repeatedly claiming that they want to see greater Bangalore. They want to see Bangalore as a greater Bangalore. Just by naming Bangalore as greater Bangalore is not going to solve the problem. Instead of celebrating 2 years completion at Hospet during monsoon, during such worst days, Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister should sit here in Bangalore and understand the problem of Bangaloreans. Because just 4 hours of rain, Bangalore has come to complete standstill. So they have to address the issues.
प्राथमिकताओं की बात तो देखिए, बेंगलुरु डूबा हुआ है पानी में। 3 लोगों की जान चली गई इस आपराधिक लापरवाही के चलते। 2 लोगों की इलेक्ट्रिक्यूशन से, 1 महिला की दीवार गिरने से, जिसको डिप्टी सीएम छोटी मोटी घटना बताते हैं। और कर्नाटका की सरकार जश्न मना रही है 2 साल का। किस 2 साल के जश्न की बात कर रहे हो आप? लूट और झूठ की। आज इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट पे कुछ कर नहीं पाए, बेंगलुरु को तबाह कर दिया आपने। एक बारिश आती नहीं है तो बेंगलुरु वाटरलॉग्ड हो जाता है, पानी घर में घुस जाता है, ट्रैफिक जैम हो जाते हैं, अस्त व्यस्त हो जाती है पूरी जिंदगियां। और जिस प्रकार से पूरे आईटी सिटी के ब्रांड को धक्का लगा है, कर्नाटका में केवल लूट हो रही है, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन खराब है और आप जश्न मना रहे हैं। आप डेवलपमेंट और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का कोई काम नहीं कर पाए।
Well, Congress has defended itself, stating that it has delivered on the promises made in their manifesto. According to the party, the people have received what was promised. They further claim that the timing of the rains was beyond their control and couldn't have been predicted or prevented.
ये बीजेपी का मामला कभी भी वो सच नहीं बोलेगा। झूठ इनका घर का महान देवता है। ये तो काम भी करता नहीं, चुपके उन्हें क्या हमें कमेंट करने का इसका तरीका है, लेकिन हमें काम करके दिखा रहा है। ये 2 साल में हमें पूरा क्या वादा किए थे वो आदमी को मिला है। 5 गारंटी डायरेक्ट डीबीटी में घर घर पहुंचा है, उसके बारे में उन्हें बोलता नहीं। वो क्या बोल रहे हैं, ये बारिश आ रहा है। हमें नहीं सोचे थे 20 तारीख तो हमारा गारंटी का काम था, क्यों ये 2 साल हुआ है, उसका वास्ते हमें काम का गारंटी का प्रोग्राम करना था। ये टाइम में बारिश आए तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं।
Joining with us is senior leader of the Congress Party and PWD Minister, Mr. Satish Jarkioli. Sir, you're celebrating 2 years of completion of the government. The BJP is making a lot of hue about it, saying that 3 people died in Bangalore, but celebrations happening in Hospet.
नहीं, उसका देखिए ये तो पहले ही तय हुआ है, अभी नहीं हुआ है, कल परसों। वो तो शायद 2-3 पहले दिन हुआ होगा। देख लेंगे, उसका कंसर्न डिपार्टमेंट देख लेंगे क्यों मौत हुआ है, किस कारण से हुआ है, देख लेंगे। वो अलग बात है, ये अलग बात है।
As Bengaluru continues to battle with relentless rains and civic apathy, the death toll has now climbed to 3. And with mounting public outrage, political temperatures are rising too. A BJP delegation today visited rain-affected areas to assess the situation on the ground. Party leaders were seen walking through waterlogged streets, interacting with residents and holding symbolic placards, each one a direct question to the Congress-led state government.
While Bengaluru has witnessed heavy rains from past 2 days, recording over 133 mm of rains, BJP leaders here have in fact reached at Silk Board Junction to overlook at the situation right now at Silk Board. And as you see, the situation that has worsened during last 2 days due to heavy rains, waterlogging, and in fact heavy traffic have been witnessed as far as Silk Board Junction is concerned. And as you see, there are in fact placards that the BJP leaders are carrying, questioning the brand Bengaluru claims by the Congress Siddaramaia's government. So clearly the BJP is in fact raising questions as far as the situation of Bengaluru is concerned. Remember, massive outrage is in fact been seen on social media as well, where people are raising questions on the brand Bengaluru that is being claimed by the Congress government. So clearly BJP is in fact now questioning the claims and the promises that were made by the Congress government.
Now, the reality of Bengaluru is harsh, and it's one that no one wants to acknowledge. The so-called Silicon Valley of India is reduced to chaos every time the skies open up. It's a city where killer potholes, exposed electric wires and clogged drains lie in wait like landmines in a war zone, all products of years of civic neglect. A 32-year-old woman, Shashikala, who worked as a sweeper in Whitefield, tragically lost her life when a building wall collapsed. In a separate incident, a 12-year-old boy and a 63-year-old man were electrocuted in South Bengaluru while trying to pump water from their flooded home. They didn't die because it rained, they died because nobody cared. My colleague brings you this ground report. Take a look.
2 people were electrocuted in an apartment in southeast Bengaluru over here in the BTM layout. Well, these happen to be the 2nd and 3rd rain-related deaths that are being reported in the IT capital. Well, right here at the Madhuvan apartment in BTM layout, we're being told that in fact a 63-year-old man along with a 12-year-old boy were electrocuted while the man in fact was attempting to switch on a motor to pump out water that had in fact accumulated, that was stagnated in the basement of this very apartment. And that's when we in fact reportedly he in fact died of an electric shock is what is being said. It's really quite unfortunate that of course, you know, another 12-year-old boy as well passed away along with him in this instance. Well, in this entire cellar of this apartment is where water was filled, and as he was trying to switch on a pump there, as he was trying to switch on the motor is when he was electrocuted and he died. Of course, most unfortunate, this is the 3rd death now that's coming to light from Bengaluru. Even as residents have no respite from the rains right now, we'll really have to wait and see as to how much the government is able to do before the monsoon actually arrives. Because remember, these are still pre-monsoon showers that the city has been witnessing.
And with that, we're slipping into a very short break. There's a lot more lined up on the other side. Stay on with us.